I want to tell you guys about this new single that's coming out, Holy Lady. So this has been a long time in the making, and I'm pretty excited that it's finally come together. I was on Oahu last March when all this shit started going down. So I came back to Canada in the spring to my sanctuary, the Lake House Ranch, and I wrote Holy Lady. Recorded it, and I also wrote the treatment for the video. The plan was to go back to Oahu in the fall and shoot the video there. So come fall, I land in Honolulu and I can't get in. I'd called ahead, I had a COVID test, passed it, and I had a recorded phone conversation with the COVID police and the airlines, and they said, doesn't matter where you do the test as long as it's this type of a test. And so I was playing the recorded phone conversation to security, and it wasn't happening. I literally couldn't get in. It turned into a 3-hour standoff until I finally boarded a plane to Phoenix, Arizona that same night. I was in Phoenix for about 3 days trying to get a COVID test done. There was a spike at that time and I couldn't get one for a couple weeks, so they rerouted me to Houston, Texas, where I was there for another 3 or 4 days. I think I was 9 days in transit, and I couldn't get in there because of my Canadian address. So I actually started to have a bit of a mental breakdown because I've been traveling the world since a teenager and I've never not been able to somehow find my way through. So I got a text message from either my brother or my cousin, I can't remember who it was, and they said, why don't you go to Costa Rica, man? They just removed their COVID restrictions. So here I am in Costa Rica. So anybody who's traveled to Latin America, Costa Rica, knows that logistically making things happen and getting them done, it's a bit of a tricky thing because it's muy tranquilo. So I've been working on this for about 5 months, finally started to pull it together, found a new film crew, found a new actress and model. It seemed like things were finally starting to fall into place to get this song and video out there. So I'm heading back to my place in the south of Costa Rica on my motorcycle to pack up and head north to Tamarindo to shoot this video. And that's when the front wheel falls off my motorcycle. So that's the first for me. Of course, I'm in board shorts and flip-flops on a gravel road in third gear. So I spent the next 2 weeks trying not to go septic, fighting off staph infection and all that good stuff. Jumped on the chicken bus, which is about a 16-hour endeavor. Made it about 12 hours. I was 4 hours outside of Tamarindo, and I'm holding my iPhone in my hand because it's my lifeline in Costa Rica. That's all I got. All of my information is on it for the shoot, for everything. And I doze off and I drop the iPhone, and as I wake up I see it bounce out the door of the bus, the open door, into the Costa Rican barrio. Okay. Next thing I'm doing is trying to convince the bus driver to stop the bus. Of course he wasn't stopping the bus, so once again I jump out the door and I'm rolling down the gravel road in my shorts and flip-flops. I searched for about 3 hours for the phone. I never find it. It's gone into oblivion. I hitchhiked to Liberia and went straight into emergency because at this point I can barely walk. My ankle had rolled under the motorcycle and I'm gone. From there I met the actress and her assistant at the airport. Again, I can barely walk, and this is an adventure shoot, so the look on their faces was priceless. And we started shooting the video. We're about 3/4 of the way through the video. I'm coming out of a pool next to the waterfall, making my way over a rock cropping, and I hear my ankle pop. It goes. And I'm literally levitating above my body. So I've had a lot of experience with pain in my life, and this one took it to the next level. I'm looking down at myself next to the pool, and I'm scared shitless. I can't do this. I can't finish this shoot. I can't walk. I'm surrounded by the film crew, the actress, the assistant. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. 3 Costa Rican kids show up and they jump off the waterfall and they swim in the pool and they come up next to me. I'm looking down at myself and I'm looking up at these 3 little Costa Ricans looking up at me, and they got wide eyes. And one of them says in Spanish, what are you doing? And one of the film crew answered back and said, we're shooting a music video. This is a music star. Little do they know. And their eyes got like this big and they were just looking up at me in complete awe. And I was like, you know what? Cowboy up, man. You got to finish this thing. Back into my body. I'm standing there basically on one foot. I look around, I see my backpack about 15 feet away, so I hobble my way over to it, grab the pack of pills, pop them like Skittles until I'm over the rainbow, and we finish the shoot. It's been a long time coming. It's been a crazy journey, but it's done. The song is very powerful with a good message. The video treatment is really neat. So I'm excited for you guys to see it and hear it. I hope it inspires you.